guys, what's going on? I'm here to talk about the VH1 Hip Hop Honors 2016. All hail the queens. I apologize, for not giving this to you guys last night, but after I came home from work, my friend wanted to go out. Her birthday was the other day, and she wanted to go out last night or whatever. So we went out and everything, and yeah. I just got finished re-watching the show, so yeah, let's talk about it or whatever. You guys know that Eve hosted the show. My overall thought on the show, I thought considering that it coming back from a 6-year hiatus, I think the show was pretty cool. I mean, it did have its points where you could definitely tell some shit wasn't rehearsed well or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time with it. So, yeah, let's talk about it. So, we start off with the people from the Black Lives Matter movement or whatever, and they introduce everybody who's going to be doing the tribute to Missy. In this first, performance or whatever, Remy Ma, she comes out and performs "Work It." Nelly Furtado, she comes out, this short pixie cut or whatever, and she performs the Get Your Freak On remix. Eve, she comes out and performs her verse from Hot Boys along with Lil Mo. And then Trina, she comes out and performs her verse from 1 Minute Man. Now Trina been putting on some weight, and I don't mean that in a bad way neither. You could tell she be eating her rice and cabbage. But yeah, like that weight looks good on Trina. It looks good on her. But anyways, we have the dancers dance to Lose Control. And I actually wish that Sierra was here for that part or whatever, but we know that she, her and Russell Wilson, they just got married and everything. So yeah, she's trying to enjoy that right now. But shout out to Russell Wilson and Sierra. Congratulations on you two getting married and everything. Remy comes back out to perform, where they're from. And Remy, she starts giving this speech about how, each of the ladies influenced her or whatever. And then she starts to perform her song all the way up with Fat Joe and everything. And I enjoyed their performance or whatever. I'm not gonna front. I didn't like the lipstick on Remy Ma, and I understand, she did it for Missy and everything, but Missy is like one of the very few people that can get away with wearing any color of lipstick. You know what I'm saying? I just, wish Remy would have picked a different color, that stood out, like how Missy, like I said, wore colors that stood out, but also went with her look. You know what I'm saying? But, anyways, Busta Rhymes, Angie Martinez, Timbaland, they come out and start, talking about Missy and everything, and Busta, he cussing and carrying on and shit, talking about some make some motherfucking noise for the ladies in hip hop, and just y'all don't have Busta do just all and just forceful with it. Angie looking at him like, oh motherfucker, we is on live TV and you doing all this cussing and carrying on or whatever. And Busta, he also brings up ghostwriting, because Angie Martinez talks about how Missy has wrote for a lot of people, probably wrote more than any man has, you know what I'm saying? And that's when Busta brings up the ghostwriting thing. I don't know who he was exactly trying to shade with that, but whatever. Moving on. Let me see. LL Cool J, he comes out and talks about Queen Latifah and her getting into Hollywood and how she made it possible for other people in hip hop to get into Hollywood and everything. She performs this song, Give Me Body. Now I'm not sure if that's the actual title of the song, but I do remember hearing the song, growing up and everything. But instantly when I heard that song, I felt like I wanted to vote. Give me body. Hey. Okay, I'm just doing a whole bunch of dumb shit now. But, yeah, I felt like I wanted to vogue, with that song and everything. Her backup dancers, they're dressed like how Queen Latifah used to dress back in the day or whatever, with the hats and, I know how she used to dress back in the day in her videos and stuff like that. Rod Digger, The Brat, Yo Yo, they come out and start performing with her, and then her and Moni Love comes out and performs the song Ladies First, and Moni Love still looks good. She still looks good, and she still got it. The way she was just flowing, like as if she never been off the stage. You know what I'm saying? They all did really good. They all did really good with that. Naughty by Nature, they come out and perform their song Hip Hop Array, and I was surprised to well, not surprised, but I was happy to see Tretch and the other dude, I forget his name. I was happy to see them perform together, because I remember at one point in time they had issues with each other or something like that. So I was glad to see them perform. But I think Queen Latifah was the one who helped put their career on and everything, and that's why they performed, like in honor of her or whatever. My mom gonna talk about some Tretch, as you wanna, do a tribute to Peppa, considering that's the mother of your children or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, girl, I'ma just leave that one alone. Let me see what else. Okay. Kelly Rowland always looks beautiful. She comes out and she starts talking about this organization for young girls that Michelle Obama, Missy Elliott, and Queen Latifah came up with. And they have a song that's out on iTunes now, I believe, and all the proceeds goes to the organization. Michelle Obama, she comes in via satellite or whatever, and she thanks Missy and Queen Latifah for their contributions and everything. They play the visionary for Salt and Pepper or whatever. The Amber Rose, she comes out with her corny ass. Now, I like Amber Rose, but sometimes she do get on my nerves. And this was one of those times she come out corny as fuck. The dude asking her about her show and everything, and she was like, but I don't want to talk about that or whatever, this, that, and third. And he was like, well, what you want to talk about? She was like, I want to talk about sex and all this other stuff. She all off beat and shit, trying to sing the song and everything. I was just like, child, a bunch of foolishness. And she was like, yeah, I does this karaoke. I said, child, please. There's people that do way better than that at karaoke than what the fuck you just did. Like, I was just like, really? I was like, girl, whatever. Anyways, Eve, she comes out and does the song Shoot by Salt and Pepper. Ashanti, she does What a Man. And, Ashanti just looks so flawless and everything. And, we all know Ashanti is not the best vocalist or whatever, but it was, it was cute or whatever, her doing the in vogue vocals and everything. But she had a good flow doing Salt and Pepper's verse or whatever on the What a Man song. Keke Palmer and I think Drizzy, they came out and did Push It or whatever. I didn't like Keke's outfit for their tribute. I'm like, did she get confused and think she was, doing Lil' Kim? Or what she had on. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I wish she was in coordination with Drizzy. You know what I mean? Like, Drizzy, she had on, like, the varsity jacket and stuff, like how Salt and Pepper had on back in the day and stuff like that. And like I said, Keke Palmer, she dressed like as if she about to do a tribute to Lil' Kim, or like she about to, be on Players Club or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like it. Their tribute to them was alright, I guess. Her outfit just threw me off and just it messed it up for me. Anyways, Salt and Pepper, they're giving their speech, and it was a long speech or whatever. They had a lot to say. And also, speaking of speeches, when Missy Elliott gave her speech and everything, they was playing the outro music, about to go to commercial break, and I was like, y'all better not cut her off. She was still talking, you know what I'm saying? And she, she at last minute remembered to, thank Aaliyah and everything, rest in peace to baby girl. But yeah, she remembered at last minute to, thank her and all this other stuff, and they start playing the outro music or whatever. I said, y'all motherfuckers better not cut her off. That shit made me mad, low key. Gonna play the outro music on her, child. You know, going into a commercial break. What else happened? Oh yeah, Faith Evans. She comes out, you know, pretty much introducing Lil Kim or whatever, and she kept on saying hello after everything, and I was just like, okay, Faith, but you know, Faith, she looked pretty as always or whatever. They show Kim's Visionary and everything, and you know, in the background of the Visionary, they was playing, you know, the Crush on You song, and when they said that line, you know, shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. The audience, you can hear them in the background singing along as they was playing Kim's Visionary. I thought that was so cute. I don't know if anybody else caught on to that, but then they come back to Faith or whatever, and you know, she was talking, you know, just saying a lot of good things about Kim and her career, whatever. And you know, she was like, you know, sometimes Kim would go toe to toe with me, you know, throwing a little fun that little beef they had back in the day or whatever. I think a lot of people thought that she was throwing shade. I don't think she was throwing shade. I personally thought she was just kind of poking fun at, you know, the beef that they had back in the day or whatever. And now that they can, you know, now they can laugh about it or whatever. And they had some meme up talking about when the wife introduces honors the mistress or something like that. Like, what a time to be alive. I said, oh, y'all petty for that one. Y'all is petty, for that one. Dej Loaf and Lil Mama, they come out and do Crush on You. I thought Lil Mama did okay, and you know, and Dej Loaf, they did alright. I know some people, they they didn't like Lil Mama's tribute to Lil Kim and everything. I'm like, dang, let's let the girl live. I didn't think it was bad, you know what I'm saying? And I thought she, you know, looked pretty in what she had on, you know, trying to do Lil Kim or whatever. But Teyana Taylor shut that shit down. She was probably the best person out of the whole night. I mean, besides, you know, like Fantasia, Monica, and all them. I'm saying, as far as like actually trying to, you know, be like the person or whatever, I thought Teyana Taylor she channeled her inner Little Kim. Like, she did that shit. She came out and performed No Time with French Montana, and then she left or whatever, and the Locks they came out and performed, you know, All About the Benjamins and everything. And Teyana Taylor, she came back out, and when she was doing the No Time song or whatever, she did that pose that Lil Kim was famous for. I was too through with her. I was too through. I'm so proud of her. She did a good job doing Lil Kim, and I know Lil Kim was proud of her as well. What else happened? Puff, he comes out and surprises Lil Kim and everything. Lil Kim was like, you know, I'm going to get you or whatever. You know, you said you had something else to do and yada, yada, yada. And by the way, you guys also know that Monday night when this premiered and everything, it was, you know, also Lil Kim's birthday as well. And, you know, he's, you know, talking about how he first met her and, you know, her career and all this other stuff. And, you know, the crowd starts singing happy birthday to her and everything. And then that's when she starts talking, and she starts talking about, you know, police brutality and how we can do something, and, you know, this, that, and the third. Then Mary J. Blige, she comes on, you know, they show a video of her, congratulating Lil Kim and everything, this, that, and the third. I wish Mary was there. I wish she was there, but I guess she had something else to do. Well, obviously she had something else to do, but I really wish that she was there. Because I've always liked the chemistry that her and Lil Kim have had over the years. But yeah. And I also seen that apparently Beyonce stans felt some type of way because, you know, they was, you know, calling Lil Kim Queen Bee throughout the night, this, that, and the third. I mean, it wasn't nothing against Lil Kim. It's the simple fact that Lil Kim was the original Queen Bee before Beyonce, you know. But we know Beyonce is the Queen Bee too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna need for y'all to calm down. I'm just saying. I'm gonna need for y'all to really calm down. It's not that serious. What else happened? Felicia Rashad, she comes out talking about Queen Latifah or whatever. Um, and they, show another visionary of people talking about Queen, and they also had Betty White up there, doing her little stuff. It was so cute or whatever. She was like, "Who are you calling the bitch?" or whatever. I said, "Oh my god, I love Betty White though. I love her. She is hilarious to me." Um, the Queen Latifah, she gives her speech and everything. Keisha Cole and Jasmine Sullivan, they come out and all this other stuff, and they talk about how Missy Elliott wrote for a lot of people, and Keisha Cole was like, "It's such an R&B legend, such as myself," and she was like, "Psych, no, I'm just playing." I said, "Yeah, you better throw that psych, no, I'm just playing in there real quick, cause people was about fixing ready to roast your ass with that shit, Keisha." I mean, I'm just saying. People been dragging Keisha for like a good year and some change now. Just alone with this Birdman and Bow Wow situations or whatever. So yeah, and of course that whole situation a couple of years ago or whatever with Michelle from Destiny's Child, and I think she also say some stuff about Beyonce too, right? So yeah, Keisha Cole, you just yeah, you might. Yeah, it was best for you to say, "I'm just playing real quick," before the internet was fixing to drag you on that. I mean, I think Keisha Cole could have been a legend if she, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I get, like I said, all this stuff that has happened over the years with her has, I guess, kind of fucked that up for her. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, they introduce. Oh no, I'm sorry. Before that, Mona Scott Young, she comes out or whatever and talks about how she convinced Missy to come on the forefront or whatever, because Missy, she just wanted to stay behind the scenes and everything, but she convinced Missy that she was destined for greater. And we can say what we want to about Mona, but I mean, Mona is a businesswoman and she's about her paper, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah. Anyways, this when Fantasia, she performs "If You Don't Want Me, Then Don't Talk to Me." I've always loved that song, and I thought Fantasia did pretty good or whatever. Monica, she came out and performed the song "So Gone." Oh my god, what Monica had on, I was too through. She had on a white fedora hat or whatever. And like a white jumpsuit looking thing or whatever, white shoes, just all white. She was bad. She was bad in that outfit. I was like, "Oh my god, Monica is giving me life right now." And then Tweet, she comes out and performs her song "Oops," and Tweet, she still looks good. What else happened? Well, what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, okay. So Lil Kim, she comes out and performs some of her songs or whatever, and her and Rich Homie Quan, they performed, the Get Money song. And this is where shit just went downhill. I was just like, I mean, everybody done talked about it by now. This fool, he done forgot the words to Biggie's lyrics or whatever. He first, for one, he talked about some played Nintendo with Seas and Alamo. I was like, who the fuck is Alamo? But I was listening to the Breakfast Club yesterday or whatever, and apparently Alamo, from what Angela Yee is saying, Alamo's supposed to be some DJ down there in Atlanta or something. I don't know. Child, I don't know. And then he just straight up just forgot the lyrics. Like, oh my god. It's like, if you knew that you was not going to remember the lyrics, you should not have taken this job. You should not have taken this job. Like I said, it seemed like a lot of stuff was last minute, because I seen Tiana Taylor. She said she only had 2 days to rehearse or whatever, because she got to call it last minute. But my thing is, if you knew you didn't know these lyrics to Biggie song, you should have never taken this job. Never. And the internet dragged his ass for filth after this shit. And I seen that he issued an apology or whatever, but it seemed like a lot of people was just over it. You know, I seen somebody, you know, they was saying that, man, this nigga always apologizing about something. It do seem like Rich Homie Quan is always apologizing for some bullshit every time I turn around. I'm gonna need for him to get it together. But yeah, it was just crazy. It was really crazy. And then it didn't seem like Lil Kim was kind of winded when she was performing. Did y'all feel like she was kind of winded? You know, like she was out of breath or some shit as she was performing, or I don't know. Y'all let me know. But anyways, Dej she comes back out to perform Lighters Up with Lil Kim and everything. And then last but not least, Queen Latifah, she comes to perform UNITY. Man, I used to love that song, you know, growing up and everything. And she had in the background, they had like, you know, different women in hip hop and everything. And she brought out some pioneers of hip hop or whatever to stand on the stage with her. And then the honorees, you know, Salt and Pepper and Lil Kim and Missy Elliott and all them. They and Eve, they came out with her, you know, at the end as well and everything. And that was pretty much the show or whatever. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Is there anything I left out that you guys want to mention? Y'all can leave that down below. How did you feel about the show overall? And, you know, yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys come back. Make sure you guys go out there and vote, 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 vote come this November. All votes matter. All votes. I mean, I don't care. Long as you 18 and up, all votes matter. I need y'all to really, especially like I said, the people that's around my age, I really need y'all to get out there and vote. But like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys come back, and I will see you guys in the next video.